Hey everyone, my name is Kevin Feely. I'm a real estate broker. I'm also the team lead at the Feely Group at eXp here in Ottawa. And one of the questions I get asked the most from buyers and sellers, but mostly from agents, is what is eXp Realty? What is it all about? Why would you leave a company like RE/MAX to something called eXp Realty? And when I did switch from RE/MAX, it was a little known company. People didn't really understand what was going on. So I want to shoot a video today to explain why I joined eXp Realty, what it's all about, but more importantly is why I stayed here and why it's changed my life. eXp Realty, as I'll show you on the front end, is completely changing how real estate is done. But the reason I've stayed is actually the people that I've surrounded myself with here who have helped me grow my business to what I couldn't even imagine a couple of years ago before I joined. So first things first, eXp Realty is innovating and changing how real estate works, just like so many other companies have done in different industries. When Netflix originally approached Blockbuster to purchase them, Blockbuster told them no, didn't see a future in it, and a couple years later, Blockbuster had gone completely bankrupt. Uber completely changed how the taxi industry worked, Airbnb changed hotels, and Amazon changed how many other businesses operate. eXp Realty has done the same. And it's for this reason that we've seen the company go from 25,000 agents just a couple years ago to over 86,000 today. So to explain eXp properly, we can break it down into three different parts. The first part is going to be how it compares against a traditional brokerage. So it's actually one brokerage worldwide, not a franchise. So instead of being locally confined to your one franchise office and having the support there, you have the support of a community across the world with over 86,000 agents and growing every day with real-time support, over 50 hours a week of live trainings, and you're not locally confined or paying high desk fees for an office that you're not using, and you're not stuck with outdated technology. We're also a tech company based around technology and how that's growing the industry. So the cloud-based agent tools. Number one is going to be the training. The training here is the best I've seen by far. I started my career at Keller Williams because I heard it was the best training. I moved to RE/MAX, and the training at eXp blows them away. One is the trainings held at my brokerages were also held by the people in my office, which are technically my competition. I felt like they were telling me what kept me busy, not what helped me get successful. The trainings at eXp are being held by top agents across the world who are sharing what works for them because they want to see eXp grow as a brand. And they all have an incentive to grow because we're all owners of the company, which I'll get into in lane number two. But with the training, we also have the best technology. We have 𝐑𝐞𝐴 that's partnered with eXp. So this is a big technology that is going to cost you a lot of money if you're not with eXp, but with eXp, it's included for free. So it's a fully customizable website and a CRM where you can generate your own leads or even pay them to generate the leads for you. These are some of the best leads that I've seen in the real estate business, all set up with you the second that you join eXp. Our online community workplace is how we connect with agents all across the world. Aside from the trainings in the cloud, 50 plus hours, like I said, a week, so 10, 15 hours a day, we also have other Zoom calls that you can find groups within Workplace. It's owned by Facebook. It works similar to Facebook groups where you can connect with people that are the same level as you, and you guys in different marketplaces can help each other grow to the next level that you guys want to be at. Share the problems that you're having and how to overcome them, how to get better. We also have the best transaction management tools. The technology that we're using in Canada, we use SkySlope. We're able to upload all our documents seamlessly right from the transaction, keep everything together, makes it very easy. eXp Enterprise is where you're going to have access to all of your stocks, all of your rev share growth that we'll get into in lane 2 and 3. And then international collaboration. Just a few years ago, eXp was only in the US and Canada. Now we're in over 20 countries with plans to be in over 100 within the next few years. When we start explaining the stock incentives and the revenue share, you're going to see how big this really is. To finish off the first section, we'll get into the numbers of how the pay structure works. So there's no desk fees, franchise fees, or royalties. You're on an 80-20 split, meaning you retain 80% of your income, paying 20% to eXp until a cap of 16K. Then you keep 100% of your income minus a $285 transaction fee. Now, when you've paid $5,700 with a $285 transaction fee, so about 20 deals after you've capped, you can actually become an icon agent. Now, this is a huge one for me and anyone else who sells more than 25 homes a year because I cap out in the first month and I'm an icon agent within the first few months going in. What that means is the 16K that I've paid to the brokerage gets gifted back to me in stock. So I've essentially been at the brokerage for free. So when I joined the company, I paid a one-time fee of $200, paid $139 a month, which actually comes off my commission check, so it never really gets charged to me, $29 a transaction, and $17 for risk management fee. Now this isn't the cheapest commission split, but it's far from the most expensive, and it's also by far the cheapest for the value that you're receiving. There's so much value that you're getting, and you're even getting it back for free if you're selling more than 25, 26, 27 homes a year. Lane number 2 is the equity opportunities. So every other brokerage where you're paying fees to the owner of the company and you don't own anything, eXp doesn't work like that. You are the owner of the company. As you make money, you're gaining shares yourself. So you get gifted stock when you join the company, when you sell your first house, when you cap, and when you introduce another agent to the company. Now this one has been huge for me. The stock was trading at $3 when I started and was up to $160 before it split. As you can imagine, my life was changed over this. I already talked about the Icon Agent program, which most people I know in the company are taking advantage of because they're already top producers at their brokerages. When they switch over, they're instantly taking advantage of the free stock that eXp is giving them. But a huge one is the Agent Equity Program. So you can opt in or opt out of this. I don't know why you would ever opt out, because I have 5% of my commission checks converted to stock at a 10% discount. Now, if you go to any financial advisor, they'll tell you if you get a 10% rate of return on your investment, you've made a great investment. Well, guess what? Every single time I buy stock, I'm instantly getting a 10% return because I'm buying it at a 10% discount. This alone has already created so much passive income for me, and the company is just getting rolling. Like I said, we're in 20 countries now. We will soon be in 100. We went from 25,000 agents in 2019 to 86,000 agents today. We are growing, having over $1 billion in profit per quarter. You can just imagine where the stock is going to go. And I'm just having 5% of my normal commission check being taken back and buying the stock at a 10% discount. This is not offered at any other brokerage that I've been to, and it's changed my life and the life of all the people around me at the company. So the third lane is going to be the revenue share program. Now this is a program that might sound familiar because Keller Williams invented it. It's what made Keller Williams the fastest growing brokerage in the world, but eXp took a look at it, made it 10 times better, and it's what has made eXp the fastest growing brokerage in the world. So at any other brokerage where you're making money for the franchise owner, at eXp there is no owner, like we said, or we're all shareholders. 50% of the profits are reserved to pay back to the agents who help the company out. So from the $16K that agents are capping out, $8K is reserved to pay agents in their upline. So if you are doing well at eXp, your business is growing, and a friend comes to you and says, how are you doing over there at eXp? You tell them you love it, and they say, hey, I want to join. So you say, come on over. If they're a capping agent, meaning they sell 6, 7 homes a year, you'll receive $2,800 from them. Say within the next 2 years, you recruit 5 agents. You're making $2,800 per agent per year. And say from those 5 agents, they each recruit 1 agent. So now you have 10 agents in your downline. You're getting $2,800 for the agents in your front line, and you're getting $3,200 from each of the agents that they recruited. So as real estate agents, how we chase earned income, meaning we're always looking for that next deal, it doesn't matter how many homes we sold this year, January 1st of next year, we start back at 0. eXp has given the ability for agents to earn passive residual income for the rest of their lives. And just like the equity program, the revenue share has completely changed my family's life. And it's not how you think. Yes, I have agents that are under me that are giving me residual income, but it's the agents above me that brought me to this company, that mentored me, that helped me go from selling 5 homes a year to helping over 500 families move the last 2 years. My business has completely exploded from the help that I've received from the people who brought me to this company. While getting stock and building a revenue share stream, I've been able to grow my real estate sales business exponentially. And I love that I just used the word exponentially because that is what eXp stands for. In case you're wondering, it stands for exponential, as in exponential growth, and that is what I and everyone who has joined the company with me are seeing in their businesses. And that's eXp in a nutshell. But like I said, I wanted to explain not just why I came to the company, but now why I'm staying and why I'm screaming from the rooftops about how this company has changed my life. That's because Yes, there's the revenue share aspect and the stock aspect that has made me more money than I could have imagined, but it's how my business has exploded by the people who have supported me in the business and the connections that I've made. And that is the really sad part, because the only thing negative I've ever heard about eXp is people who have been approached by the company from the small percentage of agents. There's only about 12% of agents that are actually on the recruitment path. So a small section of that are people that are just recruiting and that are not giving support to the agents that they have joining. So the only negative thing I've ever heard with eXp is someone who has joined the company with the wrong sponsor in mind. And that's really why I shot this video, because my experience has been unbelievable. The people that I've joined under and the people that we're currently partnering with every day are working together as a family to all support each other and grow. And not just in my city, but across different provinces, states, and internationally. I'm so excited to see where this company is growing and how the business is evolving. How I see real estate has completely changed since I've joined this company. There's so much more than just selling these homes every day, collecting a commission check. You can help way more people by being part of an international company like this. The other thing that I hear is that it's a cloud-based brokerage and that they want to be in the office. Anyone who knows me knows that we have a massive office downtown Ottawa in our city, but we also have an office in Gatineau. We have another office in 𝐷𝐞𝐿𝐥. We have another office in Hawkesbury, another in Montreal, just from my group of eXp. But further out, no matter what city you're in, there are other collaboration spaces that our eXp partners are renting for agents who want to be in an office. So the people who believe that eXp is just an online brokerage are not actually understanding or not being connected with the right people, because there are offices all over the world as well. And the last thing I'll say is for anyone who thinks that they need a balloon behind their name or a certain brand, how many clients have ever done a deal with you because of that brand? Have you ever been spoon-fed a deal from your brokerage? People are not working with you because of the brokerage. They're working with you because of you. And you need to think about where you can grow the most and where is going to provide the value that you need to make a change in your life and grow your business. I'm shooting this video, it's December 2022, and the world is going into what looks like a major recession. Housing markets have changed dramatically. In my city, sales are down 45% right now, but my business is growing because eXp has given me the ability to look elsewhere and see other opportunities in the marketplace. So if you're looking at 2023 and what you're gonna do and planning out your year and how you're gonna make sure that you're there to support your family, send me a message and let's see how we can connect together. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful.